Hey, what's going on, guys? Uh, just the follow up for the first video I posted. This is going to be some gameplay of me playing Far Cry 3. It is on the console, and in terms of some general impressions, I haven't really played it that much, so I can't really give a full overview or a full review. But my first impressions have been it's actually pretty fun, and this was surprising because Far Cry in general is usually an amazing single player and kind of a weak multiplayer. And I have seen the multiplayer portion of this game get some negative feedback, and justifiably so. But apart from the main complaint that I have, and a main complaint that a lot of others have, is just a frame rate issue. So the game plays kind of sluggish, and I know this is a deal breaker for a lot of people because if you're used to playing Call of Duty or Battlefield, this game doesn't run quite as smooth as those. And again, it's understandable because the graphics are just so much better than Call of Duty. But for a competitive multiplayer game, it's not really that strong just because of the sluggishness. However, I have been absolutely loving how the weapons handle. And this is coming from somebody who has played Call of Duty and have played Battlefield extensively. No other first-person shooter has really been able to match what I've seen from Far Cry 3 in terms of how difficult the weapons are to handle, and especially how customizable they are. Uh, to begin with, the recoil is it's actually really well done. I was really surprised. The guns kick a lot, but they're fair. So you cannot snipe somebody across the map with an MP5. Like, it's just not going to happen. And even with an AK, you have to be very accurate and very skilled to be able to land enough shots to kill somebody across the map. Again, with the modifications, you can really tweak your gun to your preference. So if you want an AK that works more effectively at range, you can increase the accuracy and the damage, but your recoil is going to suffer. In the gameplay you're watching right now, I'm using the AK-47 with heavy barrel and hot rounds, so while my gun's extremely accurate and extremely deadly, it has a huge amount of recoil. And as you guys can probably see, I'm killing people really quickly, but at the same time you might be saying, holy crap, you fucking suck. But in reality, the gun I'm using has so much recoil, I've just never really played something that has this much kick before, so I was having a lot of trouble managing it. And I've gotten a little bit better, but it's still really difficult to use. And for me, that's really fun because I love a challenge and I love games that have unique weapons, because some of the weapons in this game are Call of Duty style, really low recoil, but you're punished for that. If your gun has really low recoil, it's usually not as damaging. If you want a really high recoil, really deadly gun, you can have that. So that's really impressed me thus far. The game types are pretty run of the mill. I have to say, I'm not disappointed, but I'm not surprised. They're pretty average. Domination plays quite well, and so does Team Deathmatch. The maps are very nice to look at. Some of them are poorly designed, but some of them are okay. Again, the maps, I'd say, are just average. I don't have any really big complaints, but I don't have anything to praise. But again, Far Cry 3 main focal point is the map editor, so I can't wait till we're a couple months into this game and we see some really awesome community maps starting to come out. I think if they are able to update the game, maybe with a patch that generally improves stability for multiplayer, I don't know if they would be willing to downgrade the graphics. I have to feel now that the game's released that's not going to happen. But if they could release a patch that improves multiplayer stability and makes it run a little bit smoother, I really think this game would be one of the more underrated multiplayers, because so far it's not gotten a lot of recognition. But I've actually been having quite a bit of fun playing it, and if they were able to fix some of these features, I think it could really be a sleeper. One big disappointment is that you cannot go in with a party. You have to join the game and then invite your friend after you're in the game. And I think this was just a mistake. I think they wanted this in the game, but maybe they were a little bit rushed to release it. So we should be seeing this in a patch. I think that, coupled with the map editor, should really give this game some longevity. And other things to talk about. The netcode is pretty reasonable. The hit detection is a lot better than Far Cry 2. I know a lot of people probably didn't play Far Cry 2's multiplayer because it was a pretty big fringe game. Not very many people played it. But it had its moments, but its netcode was terrible. The hit registration was literally laughable. So they've improved that big time. It's not quite up to par with like a golden shooter like Call of Duty or Battlefield 3 that has its main focus on multiplayer. But for a kind of like a sidetrack multiplayer, the hit detection in Far Cry 3 is pretty reasonable. I've been pretty impressed. I haven't had that much lag, especially since a lot of my games, for whatever reason, I've been playing with Euros, and I hear people like speaking German and French over the mic. So just with that in mind, it hasn't been that big a deal. So I guess in sum, I'm gonna make another video later on once I've had a little bit longer to play with the game and a little bit longer to get my thoughts together. But first impressions are that the game really needs a performance boost. I mean, That's my main complaint. Is it feels sluggish, and I know that's why a lot of people are turned off, just because it's not that responsive, and the frame rate gets so bad at times that it can affect your ability to aim, and it just makes multiplayer kind of slow. But at the same time, I think a lot of this game people haven't really acknowledged is that the gunplay is just great, and the customization, as much as it's very similar to Call of Duty, they've really done a good job with the ability to customize exactly how your gun performs and how much damage it does. I think that's great, and I hope other first-person shooters will start doing in the future. So yeah, that's it. This gameplay is going to run for a little bit longer. I think this gameplay lasts a while. Maybe I think another 3 to 4 minutes, but as you can see, it's not that bad, and the AK-47 is a lot of fun to use. So I'm going to be putting up more videos. I'll put up a video once I unlock some more weapons of just the variety. I'll try to make a video of just me using a whole bunch of different weapons so you guys can see exactly how everything performs. And then later on, I'll probably do a video on my overall impressions and review once I've had a little bit more time to play with the game. So enjoy the video. Thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to subscribe for more Far Cry and other videos that will be coming your way shortly.
Our scouts are live! Enemy scouts are in the air! I got you. I'm healing. Cover me. Reloading! I'm reloading! Reloading! Have to reload! Our scouts are active! Almost empty! Need to reload! It's all right. They got me! Grenade going! Reloading! The Pirates are scouting! Need to reload! Reloading! Have to reload! We're with you all the way! They can't stop us! The scouts are set to fly! Our scouts are up! I'm throwing a grenade! I'm reloading! Ammo's almost up! Anyone out there? I need help! Give you a hand. Show no fear! Damn, they got me! Reloading!